Theoretically, Carbink should be really strong in the back. Theoretically. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And we would switch! Okay. Oh, that's pretty disgusting. That's really bad for them. I don't think they shield this because it's all resisted even if I'm boosted. But that's a lot of damage. That boost helped me a ton. Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well and happy Halloween. I got myself my little Halloween spotted cat, orange, black, and white. She hates her costume though, so I'm not going to put it back on. But anyway, hope you all have been having a good spooky season. I've been playing some Halloween Cup and overall, been having some fun with it. I've been running Shadow Scizor, Shadow Sableye, and Carbink in the back. My Carbink is Best Buddy just because it's a Best Buddy Carbink, but you don't need the Best Buddy variant if you have one that doesn't need to be Best Buddied. If you don't have Shadow Sableye, you could run the non-Shadow, but I highly recommend not running Return because it's just slower to get to and you lose some coverage into stuff like Carbink. Power Gem is just way better. I also would not recommend TMing Return off your Purified Sableye if you already have it built. So better just to make another one instead, or you can run a different ghost type if you like. Non-Shadow Scizor is fine too if you don't have the Shadow, but Shadow is just a lot better. All right, I have two back-to-back sets for you all, so let's get into it. Before we get into the battles, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting my content creation. If you'd like private one-on-one coaching, scrims against me, some of my league guides and strategies ahead of time, or even tune into my live stream battles, feel free to sign up through the Patreon link down below. Kick things off, we have a massive core breaker. It is Greninja. Beats the whole entire team. So all you gotta do is stay in. They pretty much have to shield every potential Night Slash because it just does so much damage. So you don't even need to go for the Trailblaze. As you can see, I'm not even at Trailblaze energy, and my opponent definitely knows it. But they have to respect it. So, and there's a chance they might boost, which is also nice. But there's a chance they boost too because they're likely going to be baiting as well. All things considered, the backline usually is generally pretty strong to their backline because it does beat it. Okay, so we boost as well, but they're boosted too. So kind of evens things out a bit. I think I can come in with the Sableye, and this unfortunately is going to do a lot of damage, but I'm thinking that maybe the Carbink is strong in the back. What I probably should have done is came in Carbink instead. Oh my goodness. Because, yeah, it's just going to tank moves better, and they might not get to the Hydro Cannon in time. But yeah, we get hard countered is how it goes. Sometimes that happens. It is what it is. But I've beaten Greninja Leafs before. It just really depends a lot on their backline. But they always double shield too. Right, opposing Sableye, we just stay in this matchup and just kind of do as much damage as you can. Sometimes they swap because you do win Charge Back priority over the Sableye. So let's see. Oh, okay. Off you go. Alright, she's not feeling it. But as you can see, here comes the catch. I didn't really love this swap because they could have been running Acid with Aqua Tail, but they're actually running Dragon Tail, so I kind of lucked out. I think all things considered, I probably would have came in Sableye instead. But that being said, they're probably not going to come in their own Sableye. So, oh, they actually end up shielding. I don't actually remember how this matchup played out, but that's really good for me because the Sableye in the back is pretty strong. And then you can see I'm trying to pivot back over to my Scizor to kind of just farm this down. Energy on the Scizor is really nice. I get the full Rock Throw down though, so I might as well. And then in comes their Scizor. I forgot why I let this go, but I think Sableye is pretty strong to whatever's in the back at this point in time too, outside of like a potential Weekly Tough. So maybe I should have shielded there, but it ends up being a Golbat. That ends up working out perfectly. Oh, I think I know why, because I figured my Carbink was pretty strong if they had to shield the Dragalge against it, so I figured saving the shield for the Carbink might be better. I don't know. I think in hindsight, I probably should have shielded the Sableye, or the Scizor, I should say. Alright, against Forretress, usually if I could play out the neutrals with the Scizor, then I always stay in, but this is a matchup that Scizor just struggles against, especially if they're running Bolt Switch. It's just way too much damage. So that being said, I'm going to come in with the Sableye and just try to finish this off with the Carbink. Carbink is pretty bulky in its own right, so maybe we can do something there, but you have to watch out for the potential Earthquake. I've gotten hit by only like 1 or 2 Earthquake. Most people just run Rock Tomb, and I haven't even seen their second move. So maybe a Sand Tomb. This person just quits out though, so I'll take it. All right, Shadow Murkrow. I highly recommend if you're running Murkrow yourself, don't run the Shadow variant because it's just so fair. Look at the bullet punches. It's doing way too much damage. Just run the non-Shadow. You already hit hard enough. But I just stay in there in those situations because I don't really want the Sableye matched up against it. And then they come in the Grimer, which is a little bit weird. So I end up coming in Carbink. The reason why is because usually speaking, if they lead a Murkrow there, they're really strong into Carbink in the back. So if I can finish off the Grimer, take a little bit of damage, soak up some energy, see what I mean? This is what I mean. This is not a fun time, right? For the Carbink. So I'd rather do this and then, you know, save whatever I have in the back for, or save the Sableye for the Nidoqueen. I think they're down all shields. Is that correct? No, they still have a shield. All right, this is not ideal for me, but we still have Carbink with a little bit of health, so might be okay. I just need to get to the move. Oh, something to note. So you can see my moveset here. I'm actually running Power Gem. I should be running Rock Slide. Power Gem is more energy efficient, but Rock Slide is just better because usually you don't need the extra damage. I think maybe in that situation, Power Gem is better. But I forgot it was Power Gem until one of my patrons asked me after my stream. They're like, hey, is Rock Slide better or is Power Gem better? Because I saw you using Power Gem. I was like, oh, I completely did not realize that at all. Ooh, getting the attack boost there was pretty crucial there because usually you're not supposed to win that matchup. So that's really good for me. But yeah, we're going to do a huge chunk of damage here. We have the Carbink and then there we go. All right, 4-1 on the first sets. My team's not ABB, you know, a lot of ABB teams in Halloween Cup. My team's kind of more ABA, ABC kind of style. So because of that, it's actually really good as long as I have switch advantage. Which is why a lot of times like this, right? I don't need to worry about Togekiss for later because I have the Carbink still for it. So I'd rather just stay in, maintain switch advantage, because usually they have a hard Scizor counter in the back anyway. So we're able to get like maintain switch advantage while still having even shields and some energy. That's really, really good for me. All right, in comes the Skelders. They're actually just really weak to Carbink as a whole, so that's really good for me. But we just happen to have two really great Skelders answers in back. So again, really worth it in my opinion to just stay in there. They throw the Disarming Voice, no problem. There's just no way they could beat the Carbink at this point. We're just gonna save the shields, I think. Oh, I guess I could shield the potential Shadow Ball. Ends up being Disarming Voice, which is totally fine too. Yeah, Power Gem, totally not necessary. Run the Rock Side, I just forgot to TM it. Something else to note as well is playing some more Halloween Cup. The teams have gotten pretty degen. I will say that. So there's a lot more Mud Slappers in the back, a lot more Charmers, and at the time when I did these battles, it wasn't as bad. So proceed with your own caution, because I did try playing some more tonight, and even though I went like a mix of positive and negative in my sets around the same elo, there's a ton of Mud Slappers in back. So just keep that in mind, right? A bunch of Wigglytuff double Mud Slappers, and like those are just like really hard for this team in general. Because they could just maintain switch advantage. And even if they don't maintain switch advantage, their second Mud Slapper is usually what takes you out. He's coming to the first one with Sableye, and then after that, it's just a lot harder. Alright. That being said, obviously, Scizor is pretty strong here. I am going to shield a potential Trailblaze, I think. Oh, no, I let it go. Okay. They am going Night Slash. That's good for me. I get the Foul Play off. Let's see if they shield or not. They don't. And that's really good, because then we got the Carbink, and it's not going to be a good time for them. All right, let's see what they have in the back here. Shadow Nidoqueen, not too bad. Again, the Mud Slappers do a lot of damage to the Scizor. I'd never, ever go Trailblaze. The Night Slash is enough. It's just so much damage they have to shield it. So even if you get the guarantee boost, it's better to do this and grab their second shield or just take them out. That's what I'm going to do right here. And if they double shield, that's fine. We Shadow Claw down. But again, if you have switch advantage like this, usually you're in a really good spot. Alright, they go straight for the Night Slash. I think I shielded, thinking that I'm going to go for the catch on the next one. I think that's my plan. And because they have a Nidoqueen in the lead with a Scizor on the back, they're likely really weak to Carbink. I probably should just let tank this and then roll out down, or rock throw down afterward. Oh, they do get boosted. Ooh, that's so much damage. Let's see what they have in the back. Oh, that's, well, Power Gem is a little bit more handy here. So, again, maybe Power Gem is the play. I don't know, because I only get like one move off here anyway. So, maybe? Oh, they went Bubble Beam. Oh, yeah, that just wasn't even enough in general. And we get to the Foul Play. Yeah, again, if you can maintain switch advantage on the lead with Scizor in a neutral matchup, you're usually like really good in the back. Even they have stuff like Scizor, right? I don't know if I played that perfectly, but it just gives you a lot of leeway, I think. Alright, and win Charge Attack priority, definitely nice in the mirror matchup. I think my Scizor's like decently high rank too, so I don't know how I'm winning these Charge Attack priority. Maybe I brought the wrong one. I don't know. We're both close to 1500. I mean, I'm at 1500 on the dot. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so I don't know if I lagged there or what, but I won Charge Attack priority and then I lost it. So maybe we had the same exact attack set and it was just a coin flip. I don't know. It's really odd, but alright, we end up catching onto the Carbink, which is really nice. Because it's not going to be a lot of energy wasted. If they have a Mud Slapper in the back, it gets pretty awkward, though. Oh, that's exactly what they have. Yeah, I do remember this end up kind of backfiring on me a bit. So we can obviously bait here, but it's a little risky. But the problem is they just have way too much energy at this point. Yeah. So I have to no shield the potential bait, but if they go Diamond Punch, it's bad. Honestly, even though they didn't go Diamond Punch, it's still bad. So a little bit rough, but you know, that's kind of what happens. Again, if I won switch there, I would have been fine, right? But because I lost switch, the backline gets a little bit trickier. So anytime, again, if you could win switch with the lead, even if it costs you shields, go for it. It's usually worth it. All right, I'm going to go for the Trailblaze. Does more damage for neutral, boosts me guaranteed. Now I come in the Sableye, which is good. I get the move off before them, which is also quite good. If they don't shield, I know this is going to be like the nuke, so I think it's worth shielding. We get a lot of damage off on the Tinkaton as well, because they're pretty low. Oh, they actually went Poison Fang, which is... I did not expect that, but... Okay, we could tank the damage from Tinkaton pretty well on the Carbink, so it's not too bad. I end up swapping over here. And do I shield this? I think I do, yeah. Just in case they have another Mud Slapper in the back. But... getting this Nice Extra off is nice too. Maybe that wasn't worth the shield. I don't know. If they have Mud Slapper back, I probably lose anyway. Oh, but it ends up being a Dusclops. So that's quite good. Because Carbink does win the neutral stare. They take some damage as well. They have an energy lead, but this is pretty fine. Yeah, and they throw the blind move, which is also good. Get a free rock throw through. Yeah, this game's pretty much a wrap. I think this person was hoping that I lag out or something. I don't know, but there's just no way you win this matchup. Carbink's just way too bulky. Way too bulky. Yeah. And then that'll do it for this game, once we take them out here. But yeah, again, as a reminder, if you can maintain switch advantage, always worth it. Always worth it. We go 4-1 again. 4-1 and back-to-back sets. Like I said, this team was really great for me, but be cautious of all the Mud Slappers out there. I wish you all the best, though, on your own personal climb. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share, subscribe for future content. Hit that notification bell to get alerted when I post a new video. I slurred my words a little bit there, but you get the point. Anyway, hope you all have a great one, and peace out.